on how No Jumper.
All right, we got a little bit of breaking news for you guys here today. Adam22 has addressed the allegations and the resurfacings of allegations. And he basically says he doesn't want to talk about it anymore and that I have the clips for you right here. He basically says he doesn't really need the platform to do well for him to be okay financially, and that he's considering just firing everybody and just closing the doors on No Jumper altogether. This is getting pretty crazy, so let's play some clips.
Just in terms of the allegation stuff, the stuff from 2018 that just keeps getting brought up and everybody wants to make content about it and everybody wants to fucking just get into it. I don't really have anything new to add. You know, I had a conversation with Ack in 2018.
Let's not forget Vlad.
I had a Vlad interview clip. I had a Joe Budden about it the other day. It's just, I don't have anything more to add. You know, people just want to keep bringing up shit. There's all kinds of fake shit going around. I'm just not really trying to respond to any of it. If anything, the last couple of weeks of my life, like, I'm not going to lie, there was a moment where I kind of just like zoomed out a little bit and I was like, you know, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to put your whole fucking life on camera. You don't have to, you know, constantly be making content. You know, and I kind of like did the math in my head and it's like, well, you know, if I really like didn't do shit for the next month or the next couple months, I'd be all right. I might have to, you know, fire a lot of people because they wouldn't have anything to do, but, you know, I would be all right.
We would have made a crack right here without you, I promise.
That is debatable, but
been selling chicken sandwiches.
That fool's hating on us right now.
You know, it's kind of like I'm just kind of doing the math in my head. It's like, would you rather make X amount of dollars and have like a totally chill, easy, simple life, or would you rather make X amount of dollars and have your life be like infinitely more complex and complicated and constantly have shit going on? And my whole thing, and the reason why I'm still here and I'm still doing this content, because A, I have a bunch of people around me right here who are extremely supportive during this time period. I kind of appreciate you calling me, and I don't think that we need to continue to do a lot of the same stuff that we've been doing for the past couple of years in terms of really just kind of antagonizing beef and making everything about conflict and stuff. And I'm just at a point in my life where it's like...
So Adam sounds like he's trying to play the victim here as if he wasn't the one stirring up everyone's personal lives into the pot, creating content for his brand at the expense of exposing others. For example, the time when he had Lush exposing Flacco on live because Flacco lied about being from North Dakota when he was really from Philly. And so Adam had Lush expose this live for content.
Kenwood, like 9th grade, 10th grade.
No, right? So it was from 8th grade.
Well, this would go on to cause a bunch of drama if you don't remember.
How did I mess with
you too.
You sent him sent him on a mission to fuck with Flacco.
Listen,
and he almost got his ass whooped.
He likes talking over you.
He
loves going.
Listen,
and you know,
he called you straw hat man.
Point. Yeah,
I told
this nigga.
Listen, I told him to get to the bottom of the Flacco situation. I did not tell him to do it the way that he did it. You got that backlash because of...
See how everyone's all worked up and upset? That's because of what Adam did and nothing else. And then there was always that one time when you exposed House Phone for doing that thing with that Jenner. And then all of a sudden, it's causing a bunch of drama. Well, why did you do that?
Like, I'm worried about people calling me a bad friend for just not editing this and putting it out. They're going to be mad at me, but I'm just...
He's just going to be... how about this? If you're mad at him, I think I'm mad at you because you're being a bad friend to me by acting weird and shady, acting like you didn't do some shit that you did do, and you know you did.
I've been friends with him for like... Feels kind of weird to not tell him.
Yeah, maybe he's your friend, yeah. Be like, she totally spilled your beans.
If you want to, this has been an episode of Sledge Lords, and I think it's been a great one. And
so, I mean, he brought it on all himself. I mean, he is the one who used other people's personal lives to do whatever he needed to do to make content with. And now that it's happening to him, he's complaining about it, and he just can't take it anymore. All right, let's continue. All right, this is when he's going to start talking about quitting and shutting down No Jumper. Watch this.
I've seen what it's like to run a crazy, soap opera here for the last couple years. And, you know, plenty of that blame goes on me. Some of it goes on other people, whatever. But I'm just not interested in it anymore. And I feel like at this point, if that's what it continued to be, I would probably just be like, okay, I'm just going to say fuck this and just, you know, kind of do my own thing maybe. But I'm going to be really, really happy to take a dip in views. Because I feel like at a certain point, our views were kind of like artificially inflated by the fact that there was so much conflict and drama, you know? And it's like, if this podcast gets 100,000 views instead of 200 or 300,000 views, I'm just totally okay with that if it feels like something sustainable.
All right, this is such a cope. He's just coping because he sees his views are in the shitter and his whole situation is tanking. But anyways, he also addresses the racist joke that Destiny made that he laughed at. and pissed everybody off, and he never like addresses anything. Well, he's addressing it now, and I don't hear an apology. I could be wrong, but if there was, I missed it, but I didn't hear him apologize. I just heard him bring it up. Let's watch.
And the first thing that I'm gonna maybe less laughing. The other things that I wanted to comment on. Oh yeah, this is an important one. So there was a clip that went viral of basically Destiny making a joke that went over quite poorly on the No Jumper fan base side of things, where I said something about the fact that Destiny thought that I was black prior to us doing the podcast together, and then he said, "Yeah, at first I thought you were black, but then I just realized you were the slave master of hip hop." That was his joke.
Well, because everyone said Adam does hip hop, so I didn't know you were just a slave owner and not the.
Oh my god!
And I just want to make it clear, even though I did laugh in that moment, like my laughter was more of like a nervous
shit?
laugh in
It was
the
like
sense
a
of
shit laugh.
it was a he's making fun of me laugh. So I have to kind of laugh to like go along with this to like, not look like I'm getting offended. That's how I was going through my head at the time. I did say something about cutting it that nobody really heeded.
Fucked about.
I'm really going to need a closer eye from some of my employees. Oh, this will be funny. I'm going to make a fucking slave master joke. No, that to me seems like, definitely I'm just going to be a lot more hawkish when looking for that kind of thing, or like in terms of how I respond to that kind of thing. Because it was the kind of thing that as soon as I heard it leave his mouth, I knew like this is bad. This is going to go over poorly.
It's a light nuke.
Yeah, it was just not, that's the kind of joke that I'm really like not trying to have on this podcast, and more on top of making sure that they get cut. But he thought he was like, haha, I'm going to get you. I'm going to make fun of you here. And
That's a wild ass way.
Yeah, it was not good.
White niggas play too much.
Facts, especially blue haired ones.
Like the thing is, like I don't think that Destiny or Adam are racist. Right?
That's like when Flacco